Bada boom, bada bam. I'm at McDonald's, eat some fresh French fries, and I also have a crispy chicken sandwich. I'm in Hollywood. The crispy chicken sandwich is new, or it just came back out. McDonald's always delete shit from their menu and bring it back to surprise the world that they still had it. Like the McRib. The McRib come out every other Halloween. I be eating the McRibs at McDonald's with candy corns. McDonald's so good. Once I smell what's in my bag, I roll my eyes. McDonald's food so good, it's cocky. McDonald's food stuck up, that's how good it is. I ordered some chocolate cake one time, and the clerk asked me if I wanted some ice cream, and I said, heck yeah, I didn't think you'd ask me that question. All cakes should come with ice cream if it's an option, or if it's near. My album, No Edit, comes out May 15th. You can pre-order it right now on iTunes. It's called No Edit. It's a few years old comedy material. A few years ago, I was recording a lot of open mics, and I finally started listening to the open mics I recorded. No Edit, album number 2. Freedom, Freedum, on all platforms also. That's a guitar album. And Wire Talk, first album ever, on all platforms. One day I'm gonna get vinyls. I'm gonna hang them up in my room. Like art, that'd be nice. My first vinyl ever was a Richard Pryor vinyl. The comedy album, I think is Are You Serious? With the train around his head. It was a really good album. That's literally the reason why I kind of come up with the style of my first album. You know? Started listening to Pryor, and I was like, yo, this guy's hip-hop. And I had the opportunity to drop an album, and I never stopped dropping albums. When I think about the word album, I think free. Even though they cost in stores. But, you know, somebody call you a bum. Let's go sleep on the streets. And that means that person's free, you know? So I get to think about albums. Free. It might cost money, but free. Whatever that album is about, music, you know, podcast album, whatever it's about, the person was free. That's why they made it. I'll advise anyone listening to get some McDonald's fries. And some Sprite. Get a cup of Sprite. And you can't forget your ketchup. And get you one of them crispy chickens with buffalo sauce. I didn't get buffalo sauce today. They also have the spicy sandwich that comes with buffalo sauce, but it's even spicier with buffalo sauce on top of the sauce that they already put on the sandwich. McDonald's been doing this thing for a long time. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm still loving it. Ow. I say that at least 100 times a year. It's the truth. No cap. No cap. I like that word, no cap. When I hear people say that, I was like, man, that's a new word. That's very cool. That's a cool word. Hip hop. Like, what up, dog? What's up? What's happening? It's a new word, no cap. Like the word you ugly. Like back home we say, you ugly. I mean, what up? I ain't seen you in a while. Or you ugly, as if you're silly. Or you ugly, or which means you are ugly. Sometimes in my hometown we say that. That's like the new no cap. Used to be you ugly, now it's no cap. That's cool. I still say you ugly and people get to stand. I hope he's not talking about how I look. Oh, it means you're silly. That's what I always said. I've been saying you ugly for a long time. It's like a habit. Then drop some music soon. I always get nervous to make music, even though I do make music sometimes. I don't know. I get too nervous. I ain't scared to make music. But if I know if I really want to make music forever, then I have to take it serious. Whenever I get around music, I take it serious, but I don't ever really want to record because I don't know. I always wanted to play basketball, but music first. Music was first. And I'm like, damn, music's still around? I might have to really play music, make music. Then I get angry at myself when I don't do it, you know. Eventually I make a lot of music so everyone around the world can listen to it and hopefully heal. That made me happy. Music to me is healing. I want people to heal. That'd be cool. I want my music to be to people's ears like salad is to somebody's stomach. I want my music to be so healthy. And it's all honest. You know? I want it to be healthy music, like vitamin water. I don't know if the shit healthy is really good, but it's like water. I want it to be healthy. Very positive. Like going to the gym every day. I just ate my chicken sandwich. I just bit into my chicken sandwich. And it tastes exactly how it looks on the menu. Eatable. Tastes just like it looks on the menu. That's why I bought it. Every time I walk past McDonald's, I smile. I feel like I've eaten at every single McDonald's in the world. Shit, they all the same. They all take the trash out. You gonna catch up? Tomorrow, I'll love you. It's only a day away. I'll love you. It's only a day away. Tomorrow, I'll love you is only a day away. Wherever I'm at with Malcolm Hatchett. I just got done doing a open mic. I hosted 2 open mics tonight at the Hollywood Comedy. I host a few mics every day, 7 days a week. Check out my Instagram. I promote the club a lot. Hollywood Comedy. It's a good place to get good at comedy. It's also a good place to meet cool people. It's a great place to laugh and feel free. Feel free. Free. Feel very free. That's why I perform. And I also perform, and I also go to work to buy toys because I'm a little kid still. I've probably performed at least 5 times within the last maybe 3 days. I don't even keep count. I listen to a lot of music, so now I'm at the point where I have to perform comedy as much as I put my earphones in my ear to listen to music. I want to be that good. There's so much music out here. It's like art. I was like, wait, I should be making, something. I should be doing comedy. I want people to listen to my stuff, no matter how good or bad it is. It's always good to listen, so I perform. Had to go to work today. Had to clean dishes and sweep in the back room. I work at Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank. It was one of the first places I ever visited when I first moved to California. The first place I ever done comedy in California. It's a beautiful place, beautiful area, very clean and quiet. And it's one of the coolest comedy clubs I've ever been to. So I work there. I clean up. I was vacuuming today. I was vacuuming the comedy rooms. And I got motivated. I said, maybe one day I can fill this place up with beautiful people and speak. And it'll give people some type of excitement to live longer. That's why I try to speak a lot. I try to get up as much as I can now. Shit, I'm fucking around, get a microphone and sleep with it. I'm not the greatest comedian alive, even though anybody can say that. But I try to show up. That's it. Whatever I get from showing up, I guess I deserved it. You go to work a lot, you show up, you get a check. Comedy, I show up a lot, people smile. That creates a healthier world, So I show up for others to be happy just like me. That's the only reason I'm showing up, because I'm happy. I wouldn't be doing comedy if I was sad. I only do comedy when I'm happy and I feel like I've been working on myself, eating better, going to work, working out, reading a lot of books, writing, drawing, being polite since 1994, March 25th. That's when I was born. I'm happy to still be podcasting. I always stop and then keep going and stop and keep going, because in life you have to rest. You have to take time off of doing something you love in order to sit back and see if you really like it or not. I'm posted up on the wall outside near the comedy club, recording this podcast. Then I'm gonna walk back to the crib. It's not that far. I will get on the bus, but after I perform, I feel like I can always get better. So I go on these long walks, only to remind myself that I want to keep doing comedy or podcasting or even going to work. After I've had a busy day, and what I mean by busy day is I try not to look at my phone. I feel accomplished. And then I have to reward myself at the end of the day to take long walks, long walks, only to exercise and also write. I like to write stuff in my phone. I feel like I've done everything. So I have to go the distance before I go to sleep at night. These long walks help me form a schedule, help me form discipline, and allow me to speak better and treat people the same when I'm out. They allow me to understand who I am and get better at being me. So I take these long, tough walks at night. I have some podcasts, and they're not 30 minutes or 40 minutes or an hour. They might be 12 minutes, 18 minutes. Shit, some might even be 9 minutes. It's all right. I won't stop recording podcasts. I just hope everyone listens and actually likes what I, podcast about. It's not about those minutes or, it's all about what did you learn while I podcast. I podcast for people to be happy and also to take notes and do things that they want to do, Because when I listen to music, I get motivated. I listen to music, I go to the gym. I listen to music, I make a podcast. I listen to music, I pick up a guitar. I listen to music, I play the piano. So I create a podcast so other people can get motivated to do what they want. That's all. And sometimes my podcast time, it might be shorter than the previous episode. I might have a 55-minute episode for a week straight. Then the next week, I might only send 10 minutes of podcast recording out, and I hope it doesn't upset the listeners. That's how I grow and get better. For instance, comedy. I might do 1 hour one day of stand-up comedy, and for the next week, I might only do 5 minutes. Those 5 minutes of stand-up comedy, those 5-minute open mics, they grow into that 1 hour. Those 55 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour podcasts, they started from only doing 5 minutes. So I'm not teasing with the times that I record my podcasts. That's how I like the podcast. That's why it's called Whatever. I met with Malcolm Hatchett, and that means I create how I want to create because I think it's cool. And even recording this, I can feel that people will listen to this and be very happy that I say that, because I know some people reach out and say, how do you do podcasts? How do you do comedy? And I only do podcasts to give instructions that people can do anything, So it's not how do you do podcasts or how do you do comedy. You just do it. Pick up your phone and record and talk about your day. Read a book, read 10 pages and speak about it in your phone. And you draw some cool art or have someone draw some cool art for you and you promote it. You promote it on all the cool social medias. And that's how you do anything, And it's that simple. When I was younger, I'd always ask the big fellas how to dunk a basketball. And they always say, shit, just jump. And I wouldn't get angry because later on I dunked the basketball and they were telling the truth. Just jump. That's all you have to do is jump. What I mean by jump is try, And the more you try, you end up squatting or doing leg press or doing lunges or doing jumping jacks or running miles, 4 miles. And then eventually you can jump. You can jump very high, That's how you do anything. You try, which is the best effort, trying. This is Malcolm Hatchett. Wherever I met with Malcolm Hatchett. Podcast. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Wherever I Met with Malcolm Hatchett. Like, subscribe, share, tell everybody. Tell your cousin you don't like. Tell your baby mama.
Tell the dude down the street who keep calling the police on you because you fresher than him. Go down the street and tell him to listen to Wherever I'm At. Follow my YouTube page at Malcolm Hatchett. Follow my Instagram page at MalcolmH12. Follow my Twitter page at Malcolm Hatchett. And show love to my Patreon page at Malc12. MALC12. This is The Life of a Comic, Wherever I'm At, with Malcolm Hatchett.